Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today we're going to be doing another episode of Trashy makeup, and it is about time that we pay homage to the trashy queen, Xtina Aguilera. I love Xtina. She's a huge influence for me, especially when it comes to like individuality and hair and makeup. I love the way that Xtina looked whenever she was younger, and the look that I'm going to be referencing today for this trashy inspired makeup look is from the early 2000s, which was definitely her most provocative period. Now, as a disclaimer, if you have never been on this channel before, if you don't know who I am, I will tell you that trashy is not a derogatory term to me. I use trashy as a term of endearment, because I personally have always thought that trashy girls were really put together even when they weren't. I love like the perfumes that they use. I love the way that they would do their hair and their makeup and like freshly powdered faces, and like I just kind of always liked how trashy women were not afraid to be provocative and sexual, and they were just never afraid to be themselves. Even like on a budget, they always knew how to be individuals. So I use trashy in a good way. Trashy is a compliment. So I'm gonna get started with this look. I'm using, for reference, the makeup look from Xtina Aguilera's VMAs, the 2002 VMAs makeup look. That look altogether is absolutely wonderful. It's probably her most notorious one. It's with that micro mini and her, that like scarf that's just barely covering her breasts. I love that look. She looked incredible there, but so did her makeup. Her makeup was probably like, I always really liked Xtina's makeup, but like from that, whenever she received her award there, that makeup like just complimented how exceptionally tan she was. And it's just like those beautiful hues of orange and purple. It was like almost like a kind of sunset, which I really liked. But in the trashy spirit, because your girl's on a budget, and trashy girls know how to work with a budget, we're going to use what I have, the makeup that I have, to emulate this look. That's my goal here. Also, I am wearing my trashiest dress ever in honor of Xtina. I'd like to show it to you. Is this not just like amazing? It literally looks like those body stockings that you see on the cheapest lingerie websites ever, but it's made into like a fashionable garment. I don't think I could have asked for anything better. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? You know I was excited to do this look because Xtina and many other women like her during this time period did very, very thin brows. So let's give my face some character, okay? Now, another thing that you guys should know about my makeup videos is that I am learning like the rest of you guys, and I'm not a teacher. This is honestly just for fun, and it's supposed to like especially my trashy videos are meant to be kind of like, we're all hanging out, try this look with me, like we're all having a sleepover and like we're doing our makeup. It's not meant to be like super serious. I don't recommend products. Literally what I have is what I've been using forever, and it's just like what I can afford, or just like little just things that I've been obsessed with over the years. Most of it's like MAC or Urban Decay, or just like somebody gifted it to me. So I kind of just go through the looks, talk while I do my makeup, and just kind of like see if I can accomplish what I want to accomplish in the video. And I love it if you guys like converse with me and like kind of follow along and try the look yourself, because makeup doesn't have to be intimidating. It doesn't have to be like, oh, you're a professional, and like, I just like to have fun with makeup. But anyway, let's get into this. We're gonna like mark this out real quick. My goal for these is I don't know if you've noticed Xtina's or a lot of other like thin eyebrowed beauties out there, but a lot of the time, if you'll notice, the line isn't the same thickness all the way through. It's usually like weirdly thicker up front here towards like the corner of your eye, and then it gets thinner as it goes out. I don't know why they did this, but it's definitely an artful choice. I appreciate it. I kind of like it. So you want it to be like thicker here, and then just like let it thin out as it goes. They also don't have to be perfect. We are imperfect people, and the Trashy girl knows that too. Okay, eyebrows are done. They're looking cute. Let's bring you guys a little bit closer. Do you see? Okay. Honestly, when it comes to the color, do whatever you want, but I would suggest probably like almost like a warmer toned color, or even like a really absurd color if you want to get with the trashiness. Like sometimes I go to the extreme of using like a turquoise colored eyeliner or whatever for the eyebrows so that they look like tattoos, because I think that's so cool. That's an artistic choice. It's up to you if you want it to look more natural or whatever. But okay, so like I said, we're going to be using what we have. So we're going to start with our eyes now. I am going to be using what I have, which is this, a Kat Von D palette. Do you also see why you shouldn't trust me for any kind of recommendations? So I'm just going to take, because there's a lot of like orange and stuff in her look. I'm just going to take this and just kind of like do a nice little coating of this kind of like burnt sienna color. Okay, and give my lids a nice warmth to them. Something that's really important is that with trashy looks, I would say metallic, like the more metallic you can get, the better. But I've also seen like exceptional trashy looks that go in the complete opposite direction, and they're like really matte. Like a lot of Xtina's looks are either really, really sparkly and over the top, or they're like really simple and they're like a matte, a very, very matte, one-dimensional, like smoky eye or something like that. But for this look, I'm saying go all the way with the like glitter or whatever metallics you have. All right, next, I'm gonna go in with my favorite thing ever. It's a Pat McGrath palette, but what I'm gonna be using from here are these two colors. This one's like a nice, I would say like golden, like brassy, which we're gonna put here. And then this, we're going to create like an exaggerated like cut crease, but it's gonna go towards our nose a little bit. Gonna take this, which is like a nice maroon. I'm just gonna show you here. I'm gonna pack it here, okay? And then we're going to move it up. Okay, bring it up. And then I'm gonna put it near my nose up here. Okay, like that. They didn't have perfect cut creases back then, so don't get obsessive about it. I'm gonna do one eye and then I'm gonna skip to the other eye. That's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna make it nice, packed here. Okay, other side. Now the beauty of these kinds of looks is that you should blend them out as much as you can, like add and subtract always. Like never make anything too harsh, you know, just add what you like. Okay. Gonna add a little bit of that up there. Blend it out. Because this is turning into like that kind of purplish, like the maroon is turning into that kind of soft purple that you see in that photo. We got that. Like I said, if it isn't perfect, don't worry, because you know what's gonna come here and save us? This lovely stuff. Get it in there. All the metallic-iness you could ever ask for. Now, what do? Exactly what's expected of us. We tightline our eyes. You know who should have done this like 10 minutes ago? Us, but it's okay. Tightline those babies. Honestly, nothing is trashier. Nothing is more necessary for trashy looks than a tight-lined eye. Nothing is more essential. I kind of want to put a little bit more like black, like maybe not black, but maybe just a little bit. It's Xtina. She always had a smoky eye, so I'm putting just a little more black in here. Just for a little more definition. Now it's time to go in with the hella clumpy mascara. We want this, we want like 5 layers, okay? Honestly, in this picture of Xtina, it doesn't even look like she has lashes on. It honestly looks like she just has tons and tons of mascara on. And that's what we want. We want super clumpy. I feel like this is also a very important part of trashy looks, is like kind of like overdone clumpy mascara or like semi-poorly applied falsies. But for this look, we're just keeping it simple. We're gonna do a little trick later to make these look a little bit more clumpy at the bottom. Honestly, if you got a little bit of mascara on the bottom, it's fine. It'll get there at some point. Might as well be now. Okay, so this trick that I'm talking about, I'm gonna take a liquid liner of your choice, and we're gonna dab like little dots. To make it look like they're clumpier. And honestly, it's a stylistic choice. Little dots, because you can definitely see it in her VMA photo. You can definitely tell that she has like strip lashes that are made to look a little bit more clumpy at the bottom and more condensed. So we're just doing that with makeup. Now the lips are where it gets serious. We're gonna do some serious gloss and dimension. It's gonna be peachy, because her lips in the photo are definitely like a nudish peach. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna combine like 3 different things here. I'm going to use the very, very famous MAC Frost lipstick that is almost literally orange, okay? We're talking like 80s Victoria's Secret ad orange. And I'm gonna put that like as definition in the corners of my mouth, and then it's going to be like really light in the front. Gonna line my lips with like a dark brown. It's gonna be beautiful. And then I'm gonna gloss it, of course, like, can't forget that part. So let's line these babies. Hell yeah, I just free-handed that. What's it to ya? Can you tell that trashy videos are like a way for a certain part of my personality to get out to you guys? Can you tell this is like a whole different kind of me if you've watched my other videos? I'm a lot more serious, and like in trashy videos, I completely dispel with that shit. This is what I call my alter ego. This is my Denise, my trashy. This is trashy Celine. Her name is Denise. Sometimes her name is Alicia. Either way, this is trashy Celine. Now we're going in with the frost in the corners. Okay. See what I mean? Like I said, the more metallic-y, the better. This is as metallic as it gets, so. I think the trashiest lip color ever would be like a metallic purple. And I've seen it done so well too. It was on like an older lady. It was a picture somebody took and posted it on the internet. But she had like long, like blue nails like this. They were square tipped, and she was wearing like this beautiful like fuzzy sweater. She had huge boobs and then purple lipstick. And she had her hair up, and it was like kind of like I'd say almost like a brassy blonde, but it looked so good on her. Like, I'm telling you, trashy women, like, they're put together, just not in like, I guess, like the socially acceptable way. Like, it's just their way. For my next trashy video, it's going to be a video about my favorite trashy icons. That's gonna be really fun. Okay, almost done. Put a very light color in the front. Okay. Touch up the edges if you need to. Pro tip, dust the Cupid's bow. Don't you forget. You know, come on. That's not even an option in trashy looks. Then we gloss. I've said before, gloss is essential. These are essential. I'm teaching you very valuable lessons. The dab technique. Cute. All right, last thing. Take your extremely pink blush, because you know Xtina and all trashy girls have extreme pink blush. Oh, last, this is my personal touch, dust. If you want to, I don't have enough oil to do this. Mix like a loose dust with oil and put it all over your body, because you know we can't go out and buy that Tom Ford Soleil body glitter, even though I really want it. So mix this with like an argan oil or like even an olive oil or something and slather it all over your body. I myself am going to, because I don't have oil, going to just use my makeup brush. Just kidding, not that one. My blush brush. Gonna magic. Oh, isn't that great? That's beautiful. We're gonna give ourselves some sparkle. Gorgeous. Body glitter is essential. Glitter of all kinds is essential, okay? Glitter everywhere. Cute. All right. Here we are, guys. Xtina. Paying homage to one of the greatest singers like ever, actually. I had such a good time making this. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I hope you guys did this with me. Like, I hope you guys watch this again and watch it with your friends and like pretend like I'm there with you and like we're all doing our makeup together. You know, crimp your hair. Get the crimper out, guys. Like, let's have a great time. Like, crimping your hair is so fun. It looks really scary when you first start doing it, but it's totally worth it. But yeah, I had so much fun doing this video, as you can tell. And I had to record it twice, so I'm not even mad about it. Like, I even like it better, like the look the second time anyway, so. Yeah. Please like, subscribe, comment. I love hearing from you guys. And I will see you guys next week.